Slav, Minawam Andy, Amish Teda. And don't forget to subscribe to my videos, or share my videos, or like them, leave a comment underneath. I'd appreciate that very much. So today I was working in my shop and a lady came in, about the third or fourth customer, and I asked her where she was from and she said Iraq. So I said to her, hello wa sahlan, and Anti Bethkam Arabi, and a few phrases in Arabic. And then I said to her, do you speak any other languages? And she said, yes, Sorani, which is the dialect of Kurdish that I've decided to go for, which was interesting. So I haven't learnt anything in Sorani yet because I needed to find out which dialect of Kurdish I was going to be learning, or which variation of Kurdish. So my barber, who inspired me to learn Kurdish and sort of challenged me the other day, 5 days ago, I didn't find out which parts of Kurdistan he came from, or which dialect of Kurdistan he spoke. So anyway, yesterday on my way out, so I went out for the evening and popped into his barber's and said, just ask you one question, do you speak Kurmanji or Sorani or any other dialect of Kurdish? And he said Sorani. So that's why he said to me Khudafis, which is goodbye in Sorani. Makes sense now. So the lady I met today taught me Menakim, I think means I don't know in Sorani Kurdish. I think she's talking about Menakim. I've got it written down anyway, so I'm going to practice that. Looking forward to learning some Sorani. A bit of a bummer that on Google Translate there's Kurdish Kurmanji but not Sorani. So I think I'm going to find it a little bit more difficult to find learning materials in Sorani than Kurmanji. But hey ho, that's life, and there are 6 million speakers of Sorani Kurdish, as opposed to quite a few more million. I think it's 20 million Kurmanji. I might have got that wrong, I'm doing it from memory. But either way, look forward to learning some Sorani Kurdish. Hello, I'm with Ted today, who is going to help me make some flashcards. And what I do is just cut up pieces of card and write one thing on one side and one thing on the other. And they're a good way for short-term memory learning a language. So if you want to learn something specific and you keep referring to the flashcards until you're confident that you know the outcome. Another method I use behind the scenes is the gold list method, where you write down phrases or things you want to learn, and you make a list of 25 items, and then you once you've had a look at those things you want to learn, you then put that to one side and you don't look at that list again for another couple of weeks. Meanwhile, you can make another list and another list and another list. And a good way of doing it is just doing a list a day or a couple of lists a day. And then when you go back and look at the list again after a couple of weeks, you can check yourself and see how many things you remember. And what you do is you take away about a third of the things that you feel confident that you've remembered. So, and then you rewrite the remaining 2/3 of the list, and this goes on for a few times, and so it's like a sort of distilling process. I think of it as sort of alchemy. You're looking for the gold within your language learning experience, and those things that you find difficult to remember are going to be those things that you write over and over again, and this is a way of embedding things into your long-term memory. So I'm doing that with my Kurdish as well. So what I'm going to do with these flashcards is, with the help of Ted, we're going to be writing them out in one side Sorani and the other side Polish, because as you may know, I started a Polish learning language challenge a couple of months ago, and it was just a short challenge for 2 weeks to try and do a bit of levelling up in Polish, and actually I didn't really learn, or I didn't really, let's say, learn much more Polish, but I think actually I have learned a bit more than I think I have, if that makes sense, because I've been continuing to dabble in Polish. I haven't been applying myself. It's one of those languages I do find difficult to crack into. So I think learning Sorani is going to help me nail my Polish, I hope. And I'm going to be continuing with Mandarin as well in the background, because I've reached a high level in that language, and I don't want to lose that. Not that I think I'll lose a lot of the Mandarin that I've been learning, because I've been learning it sort of so intensely that, not intensely, but let's just say consistently actually, which is unusual for me. I've stuck with Mandarin and I've been doing it for 10 months now, and it's been fruitful. So this is my Sorani Polish flashcards, which will be completed, and I hope to be learning a lot of Sorani in 3 months.